Okay, this is the last video for our lesson 1. I select all the objects and then delete, right click and hide all. Okay, I try to put just some of them, and then I want to demonstrate how to give the light and how to do the simple rendering so that you can save the JPEG for your lab assignment. Okay, I create 2 donut form. This is the first one. Put it at the top of my building. I use middle mouse click to activate the perspective viewport, and then press the keyboard button Z. You can go to modify all the objects that you've selected in your screen. For example, my building. My building is very complicated, so it's called editable poly. I will teach you later on. The donut, I click it. You can recall the parameter right here so that you can adjust it again. Okay, you can give the name of your object here, and also change the color of your object. For duplication, to copy your object, the shortcut for copying the object in 3D Max is not Ctrl+C. You can hold your keyboard shift, the shift key of your keyboard. Select the object you want to duplicate, for example this one, and then I use the movement tools, drag one more out. Actually, you can choose how many objects you want to duplicate. In this case, I duplicate only one of it. If I choose 3, you see a set of donuts will be created. And then I delete all of them. I'll move it and rotate. I call it donut B, and then change the color. The ground, I use a box. And then go to modify, adjust the parameter. Give it the color. Actually, you can create your own color by using the custom colors. Choose one of the box, maybe this one, and then click add custom color. I can create and select the color I want. Choose add color. You will add this color into the custom color bar. Undo for the tree. Okay, because I want to speed up my progress, so I create a tree as simple as I can. Then I create a cylinder. Okay, you can group all these objects together. I use my mouse. You can use the select object tool or the movement tool, and then hold your left mouse to drag a rectangular area to select all of them, and then go to group, select group. I give it a name, tree. Okay, you can create the rest of the object for your scene. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to render your picture. Here's an option called render production. You can simply click. It will help you to render the activated cube viewport. If I choose front view, I click again. It will help you to render the front view. I choose the perspective, render again. This time I want to change the size of the rendered picture, so I go to render setup. Here you can input the width and the height of your render output. I choose custom. Let's say if I want a rectangular scale. I choose 600 and 800, and then I'll render it again. You see the dimension of the render output was being changed. You can go here and choose show save frames so that you can estimate the output, the scale of your output picture. Okay, and then the renderer I'm using now is called scanner renderer. Maybe you are not the same as me. You can change, or we can try to use Arnold. It takes longer time to render, but with better result, better quality. Okay. You can choose Art Renderer too. Okay, different renderer has its own characteristic and has its own advantage and disadvantage. Now I'm going to use the scanner renderer because it looks much more faster. But I don't like the background because it looks so dark. I close everything first, and then I create a plane. I go to modify, call it ground. Give it a bright color and a very large dimension so that it can cover the whole wall. And then I press render production again. Okay, it looks better, but there's some area that shows is still very dark and there's no shadow. So I go to create again. This tab called create. Besides the geometry, we can choose create lights. There's some lesson about the lighting at the end of our semester, maybe November, but now you can follow my step to add a very simple light for our lab exercise 1. Click the put down menu and choose standard, and then choose skylight. Go to top view, click once only. You will create one skylight in your scene, and then you can press render again or press this render position. They are the same. Oh, what happened? This is the top view, so I change it back into perspective. Use your middle mouse. and then I click render again. Okay, everything looks lighter, but there's no shading. So I go to render setup, advanced lighting, choose light tracer, and then render again. It takes several seconds for you to finish the whole rendering, but if you select the default setting, if there's you didn't select the light tracer, you see you only spend 1 second to render the whole picture. It takes very fast. Okay, after you finish everything, you can go to here, press save image, save your picture in render output. My name, Lesson1, and then the format, I want JPEG. Okay, save. And also your 3D Max file, you can go to File, Save As, your project folder and the scenes folder. Remember, all of the 3D Max file need to store inside this subfolder. I give it a name. Then I go back to my folder. Render output. You see my picture. It's just simply a JPEG. You can share your picture anywhere. And also the mask file is in the scenes folder. Okay, now all of the folder here in the whole folder, you need to submit into Moodle. I will explain how can you submit your files into Moodle in our lesson.